So, the sacral chakra. Now, this chakra has to do with creativity, sensuality, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
It is the free flowing expression of ourselves. And often, when this chakra is not acting in alignment, it's because we aren't expressing ourselves as much as we should be or we could be.
Right.
Often there's many of us that go through stagnation periods of our life where we get sucked into TV and video games and staying indoors and doing the bare minimum. And this chakra gets impacted by that. Your libido gets impacted by this.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have balance within yourself, which also means there can be the extreme, whether you're partying too much
Mm-hmm.
or you're a little too expressive. You're going to realize there's a surge of this chakra, surge of this energy, which then impacts the rest.
Right. Yeah. Think of this as the sacred pool because its element is water. And water's one of my favorite things. Also
Scorpio.
think of,
Scorpio.
Scorpio. Yeah. Yeah. It's like this inner wellspring of creativity, sensuality, and really emotional freedom. So we think of it like the well of becoming, right? It's where emotion becomes motion, where desire becomes creation. It's kind of that force that allows you to dance with life, not just survive it. So we're, outside of the survival part, we're starting to move up into where, wow, I can start letting loose a little bit. I can start expressing. When it's imbalanced, you feel the opposite, emotionally unstable, repressed, numb, creativity stalls, pleasure can become guilt.
Yeah.
You really forget, like when this happens, the sacredness of joy just kind of escapes you.
Right. I mean, you look at a lot of the bad habits like porn addiction and stuff like that. When you're overly indulging in these kind of things, you don't leave room for the expression where it could really manifest into something great, connection, sensuality with your partner. And it's so important to have, again, balance in your life. Because if you don't utilize these creative resources, it can be self-destructive. I mean, this is the energy that empowers you to create in the world in so many aspects.
Yeah. But when it's open and it's flowing good, you become this vessel of beauty and radiance. You really can. You start to feel more deeply and authentically. You create easier and more freely. And you can really honor that kind of inner passion and presence without being ashamed of it, without feeling like embarrassed or whatever.
Yeah. Well, and it's chat. Oh, there's something there, and I'm not sure how to formulate it into words. We have a duty to ourselves to utilize this creative energy, and not just when we are abundant and flowing. You look at many great poets.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them became great poets in moments of hardship through taking that pain they felt and utilizing it as an outlet for creating some of their best pieces. This is an energy
Every
that is.
Taylor Swift song ever.
Yeah, but it's an important chakra to learn how to utilize because again, it's not just for those moments of bliss and sensuality, it's to help let your story be told, to help let your own adventure unfold and to find your strengths in the world.
It's also the one that can be abused the easiest and the most. And it's really the one that most people, when they get really stuck, they get stuck there. We talk about trauma a lot, and many forms of trauma attack that center.
Yeah.
And, I won't use that word because we'll probably get kicked off the internet, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Well, it's a lot of these chakras, as you see when we go through them, you realize they're centers in which we store our trauma. Again, we
mhm,
correlate it back to the nervous system, and we have all this suppression going on in our nervous system in different areas that we have issues in our body that tie right back to this. And again, it's repressed trauma, it's unfelt emotion, it's unhealed wounds.
mhm.
And that's a lifelong work, especially in this type of